This is Baggies View. Coming up, West Brom's mini slump continues. Hello and welcome to Baggies View. I'm Paul Bradley and I'm joined in our Fort Dunlop studios by West Bromwich Albion correspondent Chris Lidkowski. Hi Chris.
Hi.
Well, there's a 1-0 defeat at the DW Stadium. What was your verdict on the game?
Two really poor teams, if I'm honest. Albion, they defended reasonably well. Not a great goal they conceded. That was a little bit of a slipper, but from the midfield upwards, there was nothing there at all. Wingy persevered. He ran a lot, worked hard, but there was absolutely no support. And I think anyone who was there will think back to that incident where Peter Wingy chased down a ball, cut it into the box, and there were 3 Wigan defenders waiting, not a single Albion shirt, and that really summed up Albion's problems on Saturday. There were very lethargic performance. No energy, not a lot of conviction in the midfielders. Brunt, Morris and Thomas all probably had their poorest games of the season so far, so not a great one.
And there was a man that West Bromwich Albion know fairly well who scored the goal that won the game for Wigan. Yeah,
Victor Moses was he was close to joining in January. Albion had made a bid for him. And I think had Wigan not come in as the only Premier League team to come in for him, I think he probably would have come to Albion, and who knows where they would have been now. But no, he's a very quick and talented player, and Albion just gave him that little bit too much room.
Okay, and the mini slump has continued with this game. That's 3 defeats in 4 now. How worried should West Brom fans be, and how worried is Di Matteo at the moment?
I think the expectation levels can be traced back to the Arsenal victory. I think many certainly people I spoke to or just reading my Twitter feed, there was a lot of expectation for the games at West Ham and Wigan, and I think the manager seems to think it's a little bit misplaced. His argument is that West Ham and Wigan both established Premier League clubs. Why should Albion go there expecting to get anything? Which is a fairly reasonable comment to make, but I guess when your team has gone to Arsenal, beaten them, and gone to Man United and got a really good draw, then there is a sort of hiring of expectation. But Albion just need to get back to doing what they were doing a couple of months ago. I think that Blackpool result took a lot out of them. It knocked preparations for the Man City game out of kilter. That defeat hurt them because they lost Joseph Malumbu to a sending off, and at West Ham they were worthy of maybe getting a draw if not a win, and of course they got the draw, but it was a very lethargic performance on Saturday, and it did look as if it had caught up with them a little bit.
Okay, well after the game we caught up with Roberto Di Matteo, and this was his verdict.
Well, I think we had a very difficult 2 weeks, and this was the last game of back of difficult week again, and we lacked a little bit of sharpness probably in the second half, but our players have put a lot of effort in during this time, and it was very difficult for us. But we never thought we were going to walk through this league before that, so we knew it's going to stay difficult and be difficult till the end of the season. You can see anybody can beat anybody, and we always knew that. It's not something new for us. It's a shame that we lost against a main competitor. That's the biggest disappointment today.
That was Roberto Di Matteo. Well, that's all we've got time for this week. Chris, thanks for joining us once again, and thank you for watching. We'll be back again on Wednesday with more Baggies View.